Hi, I got my yard haunt finished this year, so I'm going to introduce you to my yard. Julie and I have been working on this for a little while. All the tombstones, with the exception of 3 or 4, are all handmade by Julie and myself. The others are just repainted and altered a little bit from when we bought them at the store. So I'm going to take you through my yard real quick, show you what it looks like in the daytime so you can see the detail that I put into it. And then I'll go through again this evening with the lighting and the fog and whatnot. So let's go ahead and go through my yard. So here's a view of my yard from Fort Street. We live right on the corner. So as you can see, I've got quite a few tombstones in here, all handmade with the exception of the few that are small. I made this iron fence that goes around. Right here is Fried Fred. He's our zombie this year. Going to 132nd Street. This is the entrance to my yard. Julie and I and the boys, we all had fun making these pumpkins. We just carved them out. They're foam pumpkins that we bought at Michael's. That way we don't have to deal with the guts and the mess and all that. Real simple and easy to do. Here we have my remains. She was my first tombstone that I made. Here we have Dusty and Crumbling. This is our RIP. This is a store-bought one that I've altered. I put the bat on there and a few of the cracks and then repainted it. Made it weatherproof. This is the last one I finished. Mr. Stone. Now I'm really stuck between a rock and a hard place. Then of course I've got my haunted tree, my branch that I just put up with Spanish moss on it. We all have a debt with nature due. I've paid mine, and so must you. Another store-bought one that I just weatherproofed and painted. Here we have the counts. I'll turn them on tonight so you can see what they do. Here's our porch. Oh, I did make the post for these. Those are handmade. Here's my Grim Reaper. I've had him for quite a while. Quite a number of years. Our skull that protects our house during the night. My ghost. Our spider. Chandelier. And of course we got the Herzog's cricket up there. You'll have to come see this bad boy personally. So we'll come back out. Somebody didn't quite make it to the burial. Here we have Fester and Rot. This was Julie's little baby right here, Rick and Mortis. She had to have the spider webs on that one with the spider. Here's my unnamed Grim Reaper. He's a store-bought one that I painted and weatherproofed myself. While living folks my tomb to view, remember well, there's room for you. Then we have our Mr. Bones. He's been in our family for, wow, 12 years now, I think. I think he's about had it, though. So, here is my yard haunt for 2011. I'll be back in a couple of hours with all the lighting and special effects. And I hope you've enjoyed this. And we'd love to have you come out and see it in person, take photos, whatever you wish, and happy hunts.